Hey everyone, welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Yemi and we're going to jump right into your messages. So if you are a familiar or a person that's been here before, you'll notice that my setup today is a little bit different. So I got me a table and I'm not in my bed or on my bed doing the readings. So I think I like this setup a little bit better. I have a little bit more space and control, and it's more comfortable not being on my bed with no back support and that type of thing. So anywho, let's jump right into it. Excuse the trash can out there. That's very much how my meditation went today. It was very busy. My brain wouldn't really settle, so hearing all these different noises is kind of indicative of how it's been going. Also, if you are not new here, or even if you're new here, please remember that everything is not going to resonate with you. That is very distracting. Everything is not going to resonate with you. Please take what's for you and boop, leave the rest. Also, since you're here, go ahead and shoot me a like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, even hop down in the comments, shoot me a little hey boo hey. All right, so what fell out? Romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover. I don't think I had any channeled songs today. The song I channeled last night on my TikTok live. My TikTok is the same name as this one, Yemaya S. You can check me out over there. I usually go live around between 8 and 9. Sometimes a little bit later, but probably at the 8:15, 8:30 mark. It was by The Fray, How to Save a Life. And I only heard that song on Grey's Anatomy, and I haven't watched Grey's Anatomy in a minute. So that was in my head for some random reason. And then today I'm still humming it. So I probably should just play the full song so I can kind of release it. But anywho, romantic love affair, wasting time, stuck, no changes, limited. So the romantic love affair card says secret lover. Are you wasting time in a love that is not giving you what you need? Are you wasting time being a secret? What are you wasting time doing? Reflecting. Dirt digging, looking for dirt on you, or vice versa. I'm still humming that song in my head. It's a very catchy song. If you've never heard it, The Fray, How to Save a Life. Into you, good chemistry, great vibes, positive. Okay, which brings me to the romantic love affair card. You see, they're both cuddling. Maybe this romantic love affair is a new love interest, and you guys are connecting, getting to know each other, spending quality time together. Maybe that is what the romantic love affair is about. But whoever this is, if this is a new person or a person that you've been connected to for a little while, they are very intrigued with the person that you are. Into you says good chemistry, great vibes, positive. So I feel like they get a lot of positivity from you. You give off this bright aura. You're not like dark and twisty. You're a light. I say that a lot in my readings, but it feels like he's smiling at her as she's like laying in his arms. She's touching his face. So it's very like new love. You know how you are in the beginning. Like, I hope that people get into relationships where even if it's not the beginning, it's the middle, the end, married for 10, 20, 30 years, that they still give off this let's cuddle, let's be together type of thing. But also over here, somebody is looking for dirt on you. And that brings me back to the wasting time card. I feel like it's a waste of time. Like, everybody has a past. Everybody has done different things that they may not be too proud of. But I feel like nothing that would come up in your life nothing that would come up in your past would affect what you have going on now. Even if they dug it up, spread it wide, like, I don't feel like it would change anything. Scarcity tactics. This is a chessboard, so I feel like this person that's digging dirt on you, wasting their time, I feel like it is a strategy, like a game for them. And I feel like you guys might be playing a different game. I feel like they may be playing checkers and you're playing chess. You're thinking about the long run, and they're thinking about right now. What can I get on you right now? Okay. Let me get 2 more. Talking shit. Yeah, so they are digging up dirt, and I feel like even if they don't find what they're looking for, or they find something that's just kind of I feel like they gonna spice it up a little bit. I feel like even if it's something very simple, I feel like they're going to add their little spin on it to make it sound worse. Last card. Running. And this just makes me think of the reflecting card where he's meditating, sitting, this reminds me of just self-improvement. Meditating, being spiritual, praying, running, getting outside, getting that fresh air. I actually opened my window today to let some fresh air in. I feel like you are focusing on yourself. Meanwhile, when they should be focusing on themselves, they're not. They're too concerned with what you got going on over here. But I feel like what you got going on over here is pretty nice. Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. I feel like this is what you've dreamed of. This new partnership, this is what you've dreamed of. This is what you've manifested. This is what you fantasized about. This is what you sat and thought about your life in the future and thought about this type of relationship that you have now. Too busy winning. Yeah, you're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your family, your partner, your money. You're focusing on you and your bubble. I don't feel like you even worried about what those people over there got going on. Fake accounts, fake social media accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. So this goes back to the dirt digging card. Yeah, somebody is definitely looking you up, apparently with fake accounts to see what you got going on. And then under that is drama starter. All to just start some drama. It's given not having a life. Very much so. But again, you are worried about you. You're not worried about, family members that you don't talk to anymore. You're not worried about past friendships. You're not worried about past relationships. You are focusing on the now. That's what I heard. The now. So they can talk all the shit they want. They can dig dirt. They can make all the fake accounts they want. But you no longer live there. Like, they're throwing eggs at a house that you no longer live at. Wrong address. Wrong address also brought me to the card that was under drama starter. It was the moving card. So of course they got the wrong address if you've moved, if you've changed yourself or who you are, how you approach drama and BS, then they can dig all the dirt and try to poke the bear all they want. I feel like it's not going to give them the result that they are hoping for, which is for you to just spaz out, for them to say, see, you never change. Like, this has always been you. This is the same you. Rhinoceros, success, wealth, symbolizes luck and hope, reasonable but cantankerous, beast who allows nothing, needs control, bouts of moods to stand in their way. And with the rhino, I feel like success and wealth is what you're focusing on, what you're going to be coming into, what your life is going to turn into, like a success story. Meanwhile, this person, people, whoever, have not made any leaps or bounds towards bettering themselves, towards success, towards wealth, because they're too busy focusing on other people's lives. Kite, situation blowing in, fragile, pretty, tangled reminders. I think I saw this card yesterday. Fragile. I feel like this person's ego is damaged. I feel like it's an ex person that you were connected to. Yeah. Friend, trust, quiet, comfort, comfortable, hanging out, doing nothing with someone you like, pal. This is another couple. Maybe they've seen you out and about, maybe outside exercising in a park or something with your new person, and that maybe triggered them to kind of want to show people that you're not this good person that you pretend to be. People so messy. But you're finding the comfort. Like I said, this is what you've prayed for. You're finding the comfort in this new person, the ability to just be you in all of its glory. Also with the rhinoceros, it says needs control. I feel like this person needs to control the narrative of why you guys broke up. I feel like if you told your side of the story, which I feel like you don't care to even bother doing, but I feel like if you did tell your side of the story, it would make them look like the villain, which I feel like they might be. Also, the rhino says symbolizes luck and hope. I feel like you have kept your hope high for the love that you deserve, and it's finally coming in. Bowl, meeting basic needs, food, all needs met, sustenance, refilling your spirit. And this is going back to the reflecting card, praying, meditating, manifesting, using your intuition, actually listening to your intuition and your discernment. All your needs, everything that you need in life is going to come to you as long as you keep going on this path of goodness. Like, there's not going to be anything that you want for, whether it be love, career, finance, travel. You're not going to want for anything. And maybe it's this person that's making sure that you don't want for anything. Like, if you're hungry, I got you. What you want to eat. If you're sad, let's cuddle. Because everything is going to be okay, because I'm here. I got you. And I don't feel like with this past person that you had that I don't think you had that foundation. I don't feel like you had that stability to be able to lean on them when times were rough. This table. I don't feel like you had that ability because they always had something going on. And I feel like that some of the shit talking is saying that you weren't there for them, which I think the people that they're talking to possibly know that that is not the truth, but they just gonna listen anyway. And then when you finally choose yourself, then it's an issue, even though I feel like this person in the past has continued to choose themselves. Like you were never the forefront thought, like, if I do this, how is my person gonna feel? And I feel like you always think like that. Before this relationship and after, you're always thinking about the people around you and what you're doing may affect. I don't think this person has ever gave two pieces. I don't think they care. I think it's all about them. It's like a one woman, one man show. Player, beware, showboat, slick talker, temptation, weak in the knees, clear thinking needed, one night stand sort of person. Yeah, this person never wanted to be in a commitment. This person may have said that they wanted to be in a commitment or was committed, but that goes back to the slick talker part on this card. They like to talk. They like to just talk. They just like to hear themselves talk, because that goes back to talking shit. It's a lot of talk. And I feel like it's not a lot of action behind the talking. And then also it says clear thinking needed. I feel like you may need some clear thinking when it comes to addressing the situation at hand, like, why are you talking about me type of thing. But then again, I feel like you're so focused on what you have going on that when you hear about what's being said about you, you don't really care. This lady looks very happy in this running card. Like she's feeling the air on her face. You know, she's moving her body. Yeah, I don't feel like, I'm not going to say she's carefree, but she seems very unbothered. Also on bowl, it says food. I feel like you're eating better. I'm hearing something about, what is it? Pescatarian. Maybe you've cut out meat. I'm hearing red meat in particular. Clear, concise messages, please. Play, childhood memory, swing of things, joy, back and forth, step carefully. This little boy look happy. So with this, I feel like the joy that you feel in this new relationship, this new walk of life, I feel like you don't have time to go back and forth with anybody about who they think you are, who they want to tell people you are. I feel like you don't have time for the back and forth. You're over here enjoying your childhood bliss, your happiness, your joy. You don't have time for that. Teal, receptive and clear, clarity of thought, great communication, know thyself. I feel like maybe in the past relationship, you weren't able to clearly and effectively communicate with this person, maybe because they didn't care to listen to what others had to say. Like I said, they like to talk a lot. They like to hear themselves talk. So what you're saying is kind of going, I don't even think it's going in one ear and out the other. I don't even think it's getting in there for real, because they are already ready to respond. They don't talk. They don't have a conversation to listen. They have conversations just to talk, to hear themselves talk. And then Teal also says, know thyself. And I feel like you praying, meditating, reflecting, eating better, getting exercise, moving your body, and allowing your heart to be open to this new relationship, this new love, and the new beginnings that are coming, because you know yourself. I feel like this person has no clue who they are. And so because their life is kind of, you know, they feel like they have to tear other people down. Yeah. Tower, crumbling foundations meant to allow to be built back up with stability, high-rise building, upsetting event, unexpected happenings, tower moment. This person is going through some kind of tower moment. Something has happened in their life where their foundation, their stability has kind of been rocked. So because their life is how it is, they want to tear others down, starting with you. Unexpected happenings. I feel like one of those cards said, the first card says dirt digging, right? Looking for dirt on you, right? And then the other card says something about fake accounts. I feel like they have come back in the form of a fake account, right? And I feel like they are looking at what you have going on, and they never expected you to just continue on without them. They never expected you to be happy still. Because unlike them, you know who you are. Goat. Sure-footedness, desire, reverie, navigates hard places with ease, faith, creative energy, aspiration, tranquility. Yes, the goat is you. You have navigated hard parts of your life with ease. It may not have been easy, but to outside people looking in, they just see the result. I saw something the other day that it was saying, it was like showing a depiction of a person working towards their goal, and it was like one person in the line kind of like cheering them on, and then it flashed forward to them reaching their goal where they have like success and money and all these materialistic things, and then the line of people that's rooting them on or, you know, congratulating them or with their hand out is super long. So nobody sees the journey that you have to take to get up here. They only see you up here. And I feel like you're getting these things, and I feel like you're able to navigate, even if it's hard sometimes. I feel like you're able to navigate because of your faith, your prayer, your manifestation. Those that have crossed over, that look out for you, like you're divinely protected. I feel like it's nothing that these people can say or do towards you that's ever going to be able to take the path that you've had to go through to get to where you are. Cup, another card that says sustenance, drink, conversing with friends, holding a cup of love, celebrating, knowledge, drinking problems, fill your own cup, cup half full. Yeah, you had to leave this person over there because you were steady pouring into them and they weren't doing the same. And I feel like over here in this new connection, you're getting poured into, you're getting built up, you're getting valued, you're getting everything that a healthy relationship would have. And it says conversing with friends. I feel like this person, this new person, you're able to communicate with them. You're able to talk to them about hard things. They feed your soul, is what I heard. They teach you things that you didn't know about. You teach them things. It's like, this is the cup. Y'all just doing this, just pouring in each other's cup. Whole time, this person never thought about pouring into anybody's cup. I'm also hearing they didn't even think about pouring into their own cup. They just wanted other people to pour into them. And also on that player card, it says one night stand sort of person. So if this past person was like a a non-committal type of person, I feel like they have a lot of other people's energy kind of dancing around. Because when you, especially on a physical level, when you connect with people on a sexual or a physical level, you're mixing things. Parts of them, parts of you is just all commingling. And I feel like they're struggling with figuring out knowing themselves because they have so many soul connections all over the place. And I feel like with you, you may have had a soul connection or a soul tie or whatever to this person, and maybe others as well. But I feel like with you reflecting and being a better you, praying, manifesting, exercising, eating better, treating your temple, your body better, the right way, I feel like you're severing those connections, you're severing those ties. And I feel like this person can feel that their cord or their rope or whatever that has you guys attached to each other, or them to you, is being unraveled. I can see like a rope unraveling. And so in order for you to respond, in order for them to get a response out of you, they have to do something. And I feel like what they're doing is, making you look like the bad guy, talking shit about you, trying to get information so they can spread this here and there about you. So when you hear about it, you're going to be like, oh, we need to talk. But I don't feel like that is the outcome that they're going to get. I feel like you don't care. And I feel like you shouldn't. Because who is this person? Camel. Travel, journey, wisdom, endurance, survival, service, self-sufficiency, conservation, stamina. Yeah, you've had to go through, you've had to endure, you had to survive a lot of things, including this person and including other people just talking bad about you for whatever reason. And I feel like that's only made you stronger. That's only, like, the journey was hard, yes. But like I said, they didn't see the path that you had to take to get where you are. They only see where you are. And honestly, it's not for them to see or know or anything. They should be more focused on their path and getting to where they want to be. And you're also self-sufficient. You are also, working on you, worried about you, and able to take care of you. And I feel like they have relied on other people to kind of hold them up, to build them up, to, pump them up. Whole time over here, before this new love, you had to do that work on your own. Umbrella. This card has come out in my last maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 readings. Umbrella. Femininity, fashion, shelter, prestige, power, protection, prosperity, royalty, a need for protection. So I think I saw protection somewhere else. Excuse me. But protection is on the umbrella card twice. And I feel like it is this new person. Like, they're teaching you new things. They are allowing you to be you, and they're protecting your heart. Don't get me wrong, I think they will protect your body physically too. But I feel like they're protecting who you are becoming. Which is pretty dope. What's on the bottom? Owl. Insight, wisdom. It's another wisdom card. Wise choice. Unusual powers of discernment. Deciphering mystery. Sees truth behind the wall. Good advice. No sense of humor. Looks at life from all angles. Explore unknown and magic in life. That's the owl. So I feel like with the owl, like I said, you're getting all this wisdom and new knowledge from this person. And I feel like it's not just, random things that you're learning from them. I feel that it's how you should be loved. That is what that's the insight that you're getting. like how you should be loved. Like thinking back about to all the other things that you've endured in life, I feel like you maybe thought that love looked like this particular thing. And now that you are in a new relationship or new connection with this new person, you're seeing that love is so much more. They see you. They see the truth within you. They see you as a person and not just a physical body like this player person, this one night stand non-committal type of person. They see you from different aspects. They see the kid in you from the joy card, the play card. They see the kid in you, that fun, playful side. They see the parent in you if you have children. They see the boss in you if you're like a business owner or you are a superior to other people that work under you. They see you from different aspects. And the whole time, this other person only saw what you could do for them. What's under that? Trash. The relationship is done. Time to move on. Chuck it in the fuck it bucket. I always laugh at that. Trashy behaviors or thinking, it is not of further use. Yeah, this person's way of thinking, this take mentality, is very trashy. Very unbecoming. Yellow, caution, eyes are watching, issues, not what it appears from the outside. Yeah, that's what they're telling people. Like, oh, you think she's all nice and I'm hearing charity, community work, whatever. But that's not who she is. Let me tell you who she really is. Let me tell you who he really is. Like, ma'am, sir, move on. Move on, because I don't feel like you are even worried about them. But they're pressed. They're pressed. And it also says caution. I feel like that is cautioning you and how you handle or address the situation once you hear about it. My ear is itching. Don't stoop to their level is what I'm hearing. Don't stoop to the level of them talking bad about you so then you come out of character. I feel like that's what they want you to do. So they can prove that, I knew you were still this person. Or I knew this is how you were. Don't give them the satisfaction. You over here glowing, drinking your water, traveling, being loved on properly. And they over here miserable. Playing in the dirt. A dirt doppler. I think it was a dirt goblin, but when I was a kid, I heard dirt doubler, and that's what I've always said, so dirt doubler. But yeah, they just over here just playing in the dirt, in the trash can, in the fuck it bucket. Oh, people. I feel like it's a jealousy thing. I feel like maybe they have been able to get the reaction from other people that they are expecting from you. Like, oh, why are you talking about me? Let's sit down and, discuss it. And now we're back on good terms. Or to get you to yell and fuss and act a fool like them. This card fell. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Positive change, relief, recovery, paying debt. I feel like they have not paid any of their karmic debts. Ooh, this chair is hard. I feel like they have not paid any of their karmic debts. So all of these people that they're tied to and all these people that they've pissed on, I feel like they have some serious karmic justice coming towards them. So meantime, they over here worried about you, and they should be worried about these, what's the word? Not really consequences, but these kind of consequences. These consequences that they're going to have to answer to. Knight of Swords, assertive, direct action, impatient, heroic. I feel like the heroicism is coming from this new person. Like, I feel like the way they love on you, the way they show up for you, just makes you feel like they have on a cape, like dun 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 dun, which is super sweet. And I feel like they're assertive, but they're calm. I don't feel like this person is calm. I feel like they are just all over the place. Where am I at? 35? Survival, service, self-sufficiency. Yeah, they're gonna have to answer to the things they've done to people, the things they've done in their past. 10 of Wands in reverse. Avoiding duty, breakdown, learn to say no, managing tasks. I feel like you had to move on and learn how to just say no to entertaining people like this. Not just this person. I feel like maybe because of the light that you exude, the light that you possess, that you've met a lot of takers. And I feel like at some point you didn't have boundaries where you were just like, yes, 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 like to everybody for anything. And I feel like now you're managing what is important and what's safe for you better. This Knight of Swords is riding in, honey, on a horse. This table, I'm gonna have to get like a little liner for this table so I can pick up the cards. You see the knight on his horse? He riding in. And that also makes me think of the person with a cape, like your knight in shining armor. The Star card on the bottom, hope, faith, spirituality, and rejuvenation. Yeah, because of your faith, the things that you want you to. Because of your faith. I just keep hearing this person is going to have to pay the piper. Yeah, they're going to have to answer if they're not already. So it's possible that they could already be, their foundation and things around them can be starting to fall down and crumble. But maybe they haven't noticed yet because they are so busy worrying about, you know, talking crap about you. Not just talking, but like spreading it far and wide. Okay. Also on the player card, it says showboat. And that goes back to me saying that they've never even, the thought has never crossed their mind to pour into other people. They like to show off. They like to show off the things that they have, even if it's not their things to show off. So like a new vehicle that they're showing off and having everybody, you know, get in and, you know, look around. Whole time it's rented or it's a friend's. They're very loud. Loud in the sense of look at me. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. I feel like this is probably this new energy. I feel like you guys, like, I think communication was out here twice. I feel like you guys talk a lot, even if it's not voice calls. Maybe it's a lot of texting. Maybe it's a lot of, you know, emailing. I feel like they are the type of person to just call. So like, say they have a busy day, a lot of meetings, a lot of whatever, right? And I feel like this person is the type of person to call you, even though you guys may not talk on the phone or call each other a lot. They might call you on like a quick break just to say, hey, I love you. Hey, I'm thinking about you. Or I know you were telling me about your crappy day earlier. You got this. This player. Oof. Temptation, weak in the knees. I feel like that's what they think about themselves. Like, I'm them. You know, can't nobody resist me. So you being able to walk away from them, they don't understand that. Because they just got it like that. This slick talker, they know exactly what to say to just pull people in. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possessive, controlling, has a block, restraint. So I feel like dealing with this person, if you even address what they're saying, what they got going on, I feel like you're going to exercise a lot of restraint, because I feel like you could say a lot of stuff to this person or about this person. I think I said that earlier. If you told your side of the story, it would look a lot different from what they're painting, the picture that they're painting. But I feel like because of this newfound you, you're not giving them even like a second thought for real. Like I said, if you even address this, you are going to exercise a lot of restraint in how you approach what they're saying and what they're doing. Acts: breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. I feel like this person, this past energy, has abandoned or ghosted a lot of people. I feel like once you get too serious, they out of there. Like that's too much. You're asking me to pour into you? Oh, no. That is not how this works. You pour into me, and I just sit here and just receive. And I feel like that pattern of them just being poured into, I feel like that stopped with you. Because I feel like any of their ex people, past people, I feel like they can still pop up on them, reach out, call them, text them, whatever. And a person will fall for their slick talking and allow them back in their space for them to do the same thing again. Ghost them when it is too much. And I feel like that cycle was broken when you know. The chaser. Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Okay, so this person has a fear of abandonment. So I feel like that is why they are still attached to so many people. Something happened to them, maybe as a child, where someone left, like they tend to do to people, and now they do that to other people. This is like their learned behavior. What's on the bottom? Healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction is on the bottom. So obviously they have not healed that hurt from what I feel is a childhood trauma, right? I don't feel like they've addressed that. And I feel like that is one of the reasons why they just take and disappear, come back, get you all buttered up, take some more, and then just keep doing this thing. One reason is because people allow it. But I feel like once you said no more, I'm done with this, you are now free from that toxic pattern, that come and go whenever they want to, that lack of communication, that lack of commitment, just lack. I feel like you are free from that and you're healing your heart. You know, healing is continuous. We're always healing from something, right? So I feel like you're continuing to heal your heart, and that is why you're so open to the new love, the new path that you're on. What's under healing heart? Passion is under healing heart, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Having fun goes back to that play card with the kid on there, smiling, happy with the finger paints. This is that new relationship. The chemistry. When I tell you that chemistry is insane, and there was another card that said friend. Doing nothing with someone you like. I feel like that is just you guys hanging out somewhere, not doing anything specific. So like, let's say this person works in the office, right? But it's a Saturday, they have to go in, but nobody else is there. So you come along with them. I feel like you are just in their office, like on your phone, reading a book, doing your own thing. I felt strongly reading a book, so if you're a book person, but you're just there. I feel like quality time is very important in this new relationship. I'm gonna keep looking because I'm nosy. Oh yeah, Cupid's arrow is under that. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting. Under that is love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion again, affection, attraction. Yeah, this person is the love that you have been denied for far too long. Right? Far too long. That song is still playing in my head. I'm definitely, when I get off of here, I'm definitely going to play that song so I can get something new in my brain. The Fray, How to Save a Life. If you haven't already, like, because what are you doing? Follow, subscribe, because what are you doing? And come back and hang out with me, you know, every day except for probably Saturdays and Sundays. I think I'm going to take those days for myself and to do some schoolwork because I be slacking. But, yeah, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload something new. Feel free to comment. I will try to respond to every comment that I get. Also, go over and check out my TikTok. Same name, Yamaya S. Pets. Getting a new pet. Giving a current pet more love. When I think of pets, I think of loyalty. So it's not necessarily talking about a pet, I don't feel. I feel like the pet card is more of a loyalty card. And I feel like you are absolutely, positively getting the loyalty and the faithfulness that a pet, you know, like a dog, you know, man's best friend type of thing. I feel like you are absolutely going to get, if not already getting that in this new connection. I'm definitely gonna have to get a little mat for this chair because this chair is hurting my butt. I don't know why I'm thinking about cereal right now. I know I am hungry, but it just randomly, a bowl of cereal just randomly popped in my head. Okay. Date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. I feel like you don't have to get ready. I feel like this is already happening. I feel like this is an ongoing thing, right? Get ready to be wined and dined and loved on properly. I'm talking about flowers just because. I'm talking about Um, I'm seeing like edible arrangements just because. Phone call, hey, what are you doing? If you're not doing anything, you know, I'm about to scoop you up. Let's go wherever. And it doesn't have to be wine and dine with money. I really feel like it's the quality time that matters over here. Yeah. What is happening? They don't want me to see this card. What is... Wait a dang minute now. Moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. I think I saw moving earlier when I was shuffling too. I might have mentioned it. I may not have. But I feel like this is where that is heading. Moving closer to each other if you guys live, you know, far apart. If not moving directly in with each other, just moving closer. Oh, did I say moving? All right. I am going to go ahead and close out with a Heal Yourself card. I'm at 51. Man, yesterday it took 4.5 hours for my video to upload to YouTube. 4.5 hours, when usually it only take maybe 45 minutes. My sister gave me an idea of another kind of spread that I want to try and see how that works out. So I'm definitely going to try that. Maybe on TikTok Live tonight. Trying to see. Yeah, I should be able to do it tonight. Thinking on my schedule. It's an early practice tonight, so I should be able to. Unleash your creativity. Okay, it's a glare. So this spot is new for me. I see the glare in my glasses, so I'm gonna work on fixing that. And then I see the glare from the light, so I might have to close this curtain. But unleash your creativity is number 31. Unleash your creativity. Your creative talents and abilities are your most powerful assets. Allow your imagination to roam without limits and access new ideas without judging them. It is time for you to be innovative and birth unique creations. If you are feeling stuck, get up and move. Remember the running card. Try new things. Meet new people. Read books. Remember I said quality time. He was in the office reading a book. Paint. Concentrate on the area of your life where you need to be creative. Are you a great singer who needs to share your talents with others? Do you have an affinity for gardening? Can you tell powerful stories? Are you technically minded? Can you whip up amazing meals? What is your special flavor of creativity? It's like a dog hair on my face. Whatever it is, give yourself permission and the time to be inventive. The more creative you allow yourself to be, the more fulfilled you are going to feel. Action. Focus on a challenge. Ask yourself, is this true, or are there other points of view I can adopt in relation to this issue? Take some pencils and pens and draw these options without judging or limiting them. Then stand up and ask your higher intelligence to show you the new ways of doing things. Put on some music and dance. When the song ends, ask yourself, what other possibilities and creative ideas can I assess? Take a pen and paper and write them down. So I literally just did this. This is how I got here. So in some previous videos, I've said that I've always had a really good intuition. I consider myself an intuitive reader. So I feel things, I just kind of know things. But I also said yesterday, I kind of told how I can place myself in situations that I'm feeling so I can get a better view, a better picture of what's happening. It's not always fun because I can remember or see great memories or great things that are happening at different places, but I also can see the not so great. So I would do tarot readings for myself. I've done tarot readings for a couple of my friends, just, you know, kind of honing my craft. And a lot of times I would feel things that I knew didn't belong to me. In crowds, I don't do crowds. I can feel everything all the time from everybody, right? So I figured if I kind of take what I'm feeling, because I'm human, I have to go outside and be around other people. So I felt like if I use the gift that I have to give to other people, that I am exercising my creativity and I'm giving back in a way. So this is how I came here, right? So I am so honored. I am so happy to share this kind of space with you guys, to give you what I'm seeing, feeling, you know, and to allow you guys to know that you too possess intuition, you too possess discernment. You just have to listen. That little nagging person on your shoulders, that's your intuition. So if you feel that something is off, it probably is. If you feel like you shouldn't be in a situation, so like you didn't want to go somewhere to begin with, but you went anyway, and now that you're there, you're like, what the fuck? Like, I got to get up out of here. Get up out of there. Leave. You are having that nagging thing for a reason. Listen. So I'm listening, and I feel, don't get me wrong, this is tiring. This is channeling everything, messages for different people. It is a little exhausting sometimes, but I feel like I want to share my gift with you guys. So I'm here. And I'm about to go eat some cereal. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. Catch me on TikTok Live. Same name, Yamaya S. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Shoot me a comment. Little hey boo hey. And I will see you next time.